Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be making a quick tutorial on how to use these gel guns. So I'm just going to go over how you charge them. I won't really necessarily get into too much detail because it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you can't be bothered reading the instruction manual, this might help you. So this here on these sniper rifles, this thing can come off, slides out. If you want to, you can unscrew this. I'm not going to do that just because I can't be bothered. These things have a little screw on the side which you can loosen to take this whole mount off if you want to mount a scope and you don't want bullets on it, if it's just for show, like you're just having fun because it makes a clicking noise. These big ones don't have a removable magazine, which is a bit of a shame, but it's still alright. So normally the battery mount thing is stored under the handle here. So for the big long sniper rifle looking thing over here, if we just come under here, there's a little button here. If we just press this, I just press it down, it should open up, and if we just sort of give it a little shimmy, the battery will come out. If we just pull the battery out, there should be a cable connector, and you should be able to just unplug this like that, and then you can plug it into the charger, which is normally a USB charger. There's a little cable that comes with it. I won't show you how to do that because it's pretty self-explanatory. We just chuck this back in here, and then once you're done, once it's been charged, I just leave it on for like as long as it says in the instruction manual. You just push it back in here, and then you just flip it back up, and that's how you do that. Safety switch is under here, so it won't fire if it's set to that mode there. That's off. But if we just flick this little red switch, then we get and it makes a very, very cool noise. It's a little intimidating even. For the smaller ones over here, these are the two that I bought. This was under $100 for both of these, with 4 rounds of ammunition. 4 of these barrels full. I've used them at the moment, so that's why they're empty. This is the scope mount, so normally to take this off we just slide, it bounces sometimes if you flick it a little hard, so that can just slide off, and we can actually take this on and off and put the scope on. I'm not going to do that right now, but basically how you do it is you just pull it really hard. There's not really anything here, it's just sort of mounted quite lightly. Again, this one does have a removable magazine, but it's not how you load the ammunition. So this one here, there's a button on the side here. Little button looks like this. It's very hard to see, but you see it. Just press this down and pull out, and this will give you a little magazine. This is just for show. It doesn't really do anything. You could probably modify it to make it do something, but I'm not going to do that right now. I might do that in future, I'm not sure. And to get into the battery of this one, there is a little thing on the back, and we can just flip this up down here. There's a little battery, and if we just take this little blue battery out, like so, come on, out we come. There we go. And now we just do the same thing that we did for the other gun. We just unplug this little clip here. There should be a little thing that you can just push down, and these should just pull apart. You can just, with one hand even, I'm holding the camera, you can just pull it apart here. And then again, once it's charged, it should be self-explanatory how it goes back in. I'm just going to set the camera down. It just plugs back in. I hope I'm doing this right. my first day of owning these. And this goes back in here, and then we just flip this up, and it's back inside. They can come with laser assist. I don't know what this is right here. There's like a little thing that you pull back and forward. If anyone knows what that does, please let me know. And to take the ammo in and out, you're going to want to unscrew this. So this is just an unscrew. We just unscrew this, and then we get a new one. We fill it up with orbs or whatever little water balls that go in it. And you're going to want to turn the gun upside down while you're putting this in. Otherwise, they're just going to go absolutely everywhere. I've made this mistake an embarrassing amount of times. We just put this in here, and oh, here we go. I've got to put this over here, and we just screw this back in with the balls in, and it'll be ready to go. Now, sometimes these jam, and the way you fix that is you just shake it up and down. So sometimes the balls get jammed. There's too many to go through at once, and you just got to do that, and it will shake the balls up and down and unjam it. If that doesn't work, just try sliding this thing here back and forward a little bit until you line it up over the hole. I'll just demonstrate what it looks like underneath. If I just shift this back, there's a hole that feeds in here to the electric works that accelerate the balls, and you've got to slide this over. It should automatically slide and click over, but some of them don't. Like for this one here, it's a little bit looser, and you've got to sort of manually adjust it, but eventually you'll find it, and it'll be perfectly fine. You can get clear ones of these, red ones, blue ones. They come in lots of different colors. It's really quite cool. It's a really cool little hobby to get into, and it's great because it doesn't put dents and stuff. So airsoft will put dents and stuff, and you got to pick the BBs up if you're inside. These are just water balls. You could use these inside, and it'd probably be pretty safe. You wouldn't want to shoot, anything super fragile, but you're not going to do too much damage with these guys. They're really, really awesome toy. Whoever designed these and made it so that the public can buy them, props to you, because I have had ages of fun with this, and I'm pretty sure you can probably buy bulk bullets online. They're very small and they swell up when you mix them with water. So you'd put like a sachet under here and you fill it up with water and it just swells the balls up, and so you can store a lot of ammunition in a very small space. These here, you could probably modify this. If I just take this off real quick, you could probably modify this to store extra ammunition. So you could probably just get a hacksaw and take the top off and then just put little packets of the bullets ready to mix with water, or you could put, you know, full-size bullets, but you're not going to store as many as that, and they're tiny. The beads are tiny. Actually, I'll show you how tiny they are, because they're ridiculously tiny. These are an excellent toy. I'll show you what the balls look like when they're full. You probably already know, but if you've just ordered dry bullets, you won't know what they look like. It looks like this. So these are the bullets, and the way you refill them, if I just get the right box here, because they come unmade up, and the guy in the store, he made them up for me, so that's why I paid a little bit extra, because I'm not super good at following the instructions. So if we come in here, we've got a packet, and there's just thousands of these little tiny balls, and they mix with water, and they make these huge big balls which explode on impact into little water. So you don't get ammunition lying around it. Basically, it's just a water gun. It's pretty much just a water gun, but it looks way cooler, and it sounds way cooler, and it feels way cooler, and it's the perfect gift. If you have younger kids, they're gonna love these, and they're so much better than airsoft. I'm not saying that airsoft's bad, because airsoft is awesome, but airsoft has consequences. You know, it hurts, and they come with safety glasses too, which is also really good. But airsoft has a lot more consequences. You can break stuff with airsoft, whereas in these are much tamer. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's been my little tutorial. I'll give you a little bit of a demo of how they sound. I won't shoot them inside, because Rod will get mad that I've been unloading inside the house. But this one sounds like this, and the scope even works. It's not the most amazing scope, but if we just turn around here, look at that. You can see the garage. What is that over there? It's the bicycle. The bicycle handle. We've got the bicycle wheel. So if you're like sitting in the bush, and you can just do that while you're bored. And this can swap out onto any of these racks. So there's a rack here, you can just pull it off and put it on. You can also take this off, or just slide it back temporarily, and then put the scope on the top so it looks way cooler. The scope is interchangeable with some weapons, some will not interchange. So you just got to keep that in mind. There's a lot of different suppliers, and sometimes they don't 3D print the frames the same on all of them. So there is a chance that the scope might not be interchangeable. There's a mount on the sniper here for a laser. You can get laser modules, and they're only like 5 milliwatts or 1 milliwatt. I'm not really sure. They're fairly legal. They're not going to like blind you or anything. They're just a little bit annoying if you get them in your eye. So really safe laser pointer module you can buy for them. I had one on the old pistol I had. Unfortunately, that's been smashed to smithereens for torture testing. Was going to be a video, never got published. But there you go. That's all you need to know, really. Just plug them in and out, and they're ready to go. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.